When you close your eyes and picture cherry blossoms, a single image often comes to mind. It is an image of Kyoto. Perhaps it's a quiet canal draped in pale pink petals, or a geisha disappearing around a corner under a canopy of white. You know Kyoto, but these cherry blossom spots are even better, and almost no one talks about them. For decades, Kyoto has been the undisputed heart of the sakura season, a pilgrimage site for millions who chase the fleeting beauty of these delicate flowers. The philosopher's path, the weeping cherry of Maruyama Park, the ancient temples framed by blooms. These are the scenes that fill our screens and our travel dreams. They are beautiful, they are iconic, and they are, without question, worth seeing in a lifetime. But what if I told you that the story of cherry blossoms doesn't end there? What if I said that this iconic image, as perfect as it is just the first page of a much larger, more surprising book? The world of sakura is wider and more varied than most of us can imagine. Blossoms that bloom in the salty air of subtropical islands. Flowers that create pink tunnels on German streets. Entire mountainsides that seem to blush with 30,000 trees at once. These are not just alternatives to Kyoto. In many ways, they offer an experience that is deeper, quieter, and perhaps even more magical. This journey is about uncovering that hidden world. It's about venturing beyond the famous postcards to find the soul of spring in unexpected corners of the globe. You know Kyoto, and you know its legendary beauty, but I promise you, some of the world's most breathtaking cherry blossom spots are places you may have never heard of. Places where the crowds are thinner and the experience is all your own. We will start with the icons, the places that built the legend, but then we will peel back the layers to discover the hidden gems that keep the magic alive, long after the famous trees have shed their petals. I want to take you on a tour that spans continents and seasons. We will see the very first blossoms of the year, and the very last. We will walk through ancient samurai districts, along castle moats turned into rivers of petals, and down quiet residential streets where the flowers are a local secret. This is not about ranking one place above another. It is about expanding our appreciation for this incredible natural wonder, and showing you that the perfect cherry blossom moment might be waiting for you in a place you least expect. So, let's begin our exploration together. Our adventure must begin where the legend was born. We will pay homage to the titans of the sakura world, the destinations that have earned their global fame. These are the trust builders, the places you recognize instantly. Tokyo's Ueno Park, a classic Hanami party. Thousands gathered under the trees. Philosopher's Path in Kyoto, quiet, gentle beauty. Inspired poets and thinkers for generations. Maruyama Park, the magnificent weeping cherry, illuminated against the night sky. Tidal Basin, Washington, D.C. An international symbol of friendship. Visitors from around the world beneath the blossoms. Mount Yoshino, not a park, but a transformed landscape. Waves of blossoms wash over the mountains, pink and white as far as the eye can see. These places are famous for a reason. Understanding their allure is our foundation. But once roots are set, we venture into the unknown. This is where real discovery begins. Okinawa, the southern islands. Ryukyu Kanhizakura. Deep pink, blooming as early as January. Keikunodate, weeping cherries over dark samurai walls. A scene from a historical film. Hirosaki Castle. Fallen petals in the moat. A dense pink carpet. This stretch is our retention engine. Big surprises. Bonn, Germany. A street cloaked in blossom canopy. Instagram famous. Macon, Georgia. Calls itself the cherry blossom capital. About 350,000 trees. Hidden gems. More intimate, less crowded. Quietly joyful. This is where the story of sakura gets truly interesting. Long before the rest of Japan even begins to think about spring, a different kind of cherry blossom awakens on the southern islands of Okinawa. While the iconic Some Yoshino variety, with its pale, delicate petals, is what most people picture, Okinawa offers something unique. Here, the Ryukyu Kanhizakura blooms as early as January, painting the subtropical landscape in a vibrant, deep fuchsia. This is a far cry from the soft pastels of Kyoto. The bell-shaped flowers hang downwards, their bold color standing out vividly against the lush green foliage and the brilliant blue of the East China Sea. The experience of seeing these blossoms is profoundly different. The air in Okinawa is warm and carries the scent of salt from the ocean. Unlike the grand, organized Hanami parties of Tokyo, the atmosphere here is more relaxed and local. Visiting places like Mount Yaedake, Japan's first cherry blossom festival of the year, you can drive up one-eating mountain roads lined with these brilliant pink trees. It is a more rugged, untamed cherry blossom experience. It serves as a powerful reminder that the world of sakura is not monolithic. It is diverse, adaptable, and full of wonderful surprises. Starting with this bold, beautiful, and early announcement that spring has officially begun, it is the perfect first stop on our journey into the hidden gems. From the subtropical south, our search for hidden gems takes us far to the north, to the region of Akita and the town of Kakunodate. This is not a place of vast parks or mountainsides covered in blossoms. Instead, it offers one of the most atmospheric and historically rich sakura experiences in all of Japan. Kakunodate is a former castle town, remarkably preserved, with a district of samurai houses that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. It is like stepping onto the set of a classic samurai film. The town's beauty lies in the perfect marriage of its stark, dark architecture and the delicate, flowing blossoms of its weeping cherry trees. The soft pink of the blossoms against the dark, weathered wood is a sight of profound elegance. Beyond the samurai district, the Hinokinai River offers a different, but equally stunning, sakura view. Its banks are lined with a 2-kilometer tunnel of Some Yoshino trees, providing a more conventional, yet still beautiful, Hanami spot. But it is the quiet, dignified beauty of the weeping cherries in the Samurai Quarter that truly defines Kakunodate. It is a place for slow walks and quiet contemplation, where the ghosts of the past feel very much present. Continuing our journey north, we arrive in Aomori Prefecture, at the very tip of Japan's main island. Here lies Hirosaki Castle, one of the most magical cherry blossom spectacles in the world. The castle park is home to over 2,600 cherry trees. But the most famous feature isn't the trees themselves. It's what happens after the petals begin to fall. The castle's ancient moats are transformed into a dense, slow-moving river of pink petals. This phenomenon is known as hanaikata, flower rafts. Visitors can rent small rowboats and paddle directly through this surreal landscape. Their oars part the sea of petals with each stroke. From the iconic red Shunyo Bridge, the view is simply breathtaking. It looks as if a painter has poured a river of pure pink pigment around the castle grounds. The trees here are cared for with a special pruning technique, inspired by apple farming methods. That technique encourages horizontal branches and more flower buds, resulting in blossoms that are fuller and appear to weigh down the branches. At night, the castle and trees are illuminated. The reflection of the lit-up castle keep on the petal-filled moat is a sight of unparalleled beauty. Our quest for hidden gems now takes us across the globe, proving sakura isn't limited to Japan. We arrive in Bonn, Germany. Bire, a quiet, unassuming city, with a street that's gone viral on social media. For about 2 to 3 weeks each spring, Heerstrasse becomes a tunnel of brilliant pink. Walking Heerstrasse at peak bloom is surreal. Sunlight filters through blossoms, bathing everything in a soft pink glow. The world shrinks to this magical tunnel. Cars parked along the side are dusted with petals. The whole street looks like it's celebrating. That unexpectedness is what makes it so enchanting. The best time to visit is early morning before crowds. At dawn, you can have the tunnel almost to yourself. Birds chirping as the city wakes under a ceiling of flowers. Bonn shows how nature can turn everyday urban space into a pilgrimage, a hidden gem in plain sight, and a testament to the universal appeal of pink flowers. For our final hidden gem, we return to Japan, traveling to its northernmost island, Hokkaido. Here, in the small castle town of Matsumai, lies a park that is a paradise for the true cherry blossom connoisseur. While most of Japan's sakura season is over by late April, Matsumai Park's season is just beginning, typically peaking in mid-May. This makes it the perfect destination for those who miss the earlier blooms. But Matsumai's appeal goes far beyond its late timing. The park is home to an astonishing 10,000 cherry trees, of about 250 different varieties. This incredible diversity means that a visit to Matsumai Park is like a visit to a living museum of cherry blossoms. The trees are spread throughout the park, which also contains the reconstructed Matsumai Castle. The combination of the historic castle, nearby temples, and the sheer variety of blossoms creates an experience that is both beautiful and educational. Because there are so many different types of trees, the blooming season here is staggered and prolonged, lasting for nearly a month. This means that no matter when you visit during the festival period, you are guaranteed to see something in full, glorious bloom. Matsumai Park offers a quieter, more contemplative experience. Its remote location keeps the massive crowds at bay, allowing for leisurely strolls and unhurried appreciation of the flowers. It is the grand finale of Japan's cherry blossom season, a true treasure trove for the dedicated enthusiast. While Japan may be the heartland of sakura culture, the love for cherry blossoms has spread across Asia. In South Korea, the arrival of spring is celebrated with a passion that rivals Japan's. The country's largest festival, the Jinhae-gun Hongjae, is a spectacular military-themed event that draws millions. But for a quieter, more profound experience, one must travel to the ancient city of Gyeongju. In spring, cherry trees bloom all around these historic sites, their delicate pink petals creating a soft, beautiful contrast against the weathered stone of pagodas and the gentle green curves of the burial mounds. A short flight away, Taiwan presents its own stunning version of the spring spectacle. The Alishan National Scenic Area is perhaps the most famous, where visitors can ride a historic narrow-gauge forest railway that winds its way up the mountain through clouds of mist and groves of cherry blossoms. For those seeking to escape the crowds of Alishan, Wuling Farm offers a different kind of mountain magic. The blossoms here feel more intimate, set against a backdrop of agricultural terraces and towering peaks. Both Korea and Taiwan have embraced the cherry blossom by weaving it into their own unique landscapes and histories, creating unexpected and deeply rewarding spring journeys. The allure of the cherry blossom has also taken root in the historic heart of Europe. In Paris, a truly spectacular sight awaits just outside the city at the Parc des Sceaux. This vast formal garden features two magnificent groves of cherry trees. When these trees bloom, they create a vast canopy of pink and white, a perfect setting for a Parisian-style picnic. Wine, cheese, baguettes. Across the English Channel, London also puts on a fine spring show. One of the most delightful and often overlooked spots is Greenwich Park. As you emerge from the Blossom Tunnel, you are greeted with one of the most iconic vistas in London. Further west, the world-renowned Kew Gardens offers a more curated experience with its own cherry walk and a stunning collection of different varieties near its Japanese gateway. Just when you think the cherry blossom season is a distant memory, a journey to the southern hemisphere can flip your world upside down. Here, spring arrives when the northern hemisphere is settling into autumn. In Australia, the most significant celebration takes place in the small town of Cowra, New South Wales. The Cowra Japanese Garden and Cultural Centre is the largest of its kind in the southern hemisphere. New Zealand, with its dramatic landscapes, also offers pockets of cherry blossom beauty. In Christchurch, strolling along the Avon River as blossoms drift by on the current is a peaceful and hopeful experience. These southern hemisphere blossoms are perhaps the most unexpected of all, a powerful testament to the universal appeal of the cherry blossom. For the truly dedicated blossom chaser, this upside-down spring offers the ultimate, unexpected prize. Seeing cherry blossoms at their absolute peak is both an art and a science. It requires planning, a bit of luck, and an understanding of how nature's clock works. The single most important factor is timing. The full bloom, or mankai, is breathtaking, but often lasts no more than a week. The blooming season follows a predictable pattern, moving like a gentle wave across a country. In the northern hemisphere, the wave travels south to north. From Okinawa's first blossoms in January to Hokkaido's peak in May. This geographic progression is your first planning tool. But altitude also matters. For every 100 meters up, temperature drops and blooms delay. Mount Yoshino's groves at different elevations extend the season. Follow the cherry blossom forecasts. Sakura Zensen. In Japan, they're treated like serious weather reports. Forecasts are updated constantly. Checking them is essential to fine-tune travel dates. Consider the bloom stages. Arriving early for the buds opening, the peak bloom main event. And don't discount the end of the season. Each phase has its own poetry. The most significant challenge at any famous sakura spot is the crowds. To avoid the worst of the crush, the golden rule is simple: go early. Embrace the night, Yozakura. Many parks and castles illuminate their best trees. The night crowds are usually calmer and more reverent. To truly escape the crowds, think beyond the famous parks. Wander quiet residential streets. Explore university campuses. Visit smaller, lesser-known shrines. These spots offer personal discovery and intimacy. Finally, a few practical notes. Spring weather is notoriously fickle. Dress in layers. For hanami picnics, bring a tarp, and take all your rubbish with you. Respect for the trees and environment is part of hanami culture. Plan for the crowds, embrace different times of day, seek out quieter spots, and your cherry blossom journey will be peaceful and magical. Our journey together has taken us across the globe, from the sacred mountains of Japan to the quiet cobblestone streets of Germany. We began with the promise that the world of cherry blossoms extends far beyond the iconic image of Kyoto. We have seen that this promise holds true. We have stood in awe of the classics. But then, we ventured off the beaten path. We found spring's earliest greeting in Okinawa, walked the preserved streets of Kakunodate, and witnessed the surreal magic of Hirasaki's petal moat. These hidden gems offered a different kind of magic, quieter, more personal, and filled with the thrill of discovery. Our exploration did not stop there. We discovered that the love for these blossoms knows no borders. Each location has woven the sakura into its own unique story, proving the universal power of this simple flower. A reminder of the Japanese concept of mono no aware, that beauty is all the more precious because it is fleeting. The journey has shown us there is no single best cherry blossom spot, only the one that speaks most directly to your own heart. So now I turn the question over to you. After seeing all this, if you had to pick just one, which would it be? Would you choose the historic elegance of Kyoto, or would you seek the thrill of discovery in a hidden gem? There is no wrong answer. I would love to read your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know which destination called to you the most, and why. This conversation is how we continue the journey together. Every comment adds another layer to this global story of spring, and perhaps this journey does not have to end here. The world of sakura is so vast that we could easily spend an entire adventure just exploring the hidden corners of Japan. But for now, I leave you with that one simple question. Ponder it, and let the answer be the start of your own personal cherry blossom journey. Thank you for watching.